All right, all right, all right. What's up, folks? I had to come back for a quick live, man. I didn't even know this was going down with my brother Tommy Norman, man. And to hear that his retirement comes, and it seems like it was just an abrupt retirement following a domestic violence incident that really ain't even no domestic violence shit. And being that this is a cop who is giving his all to a black community that is definitely ignored by people in law enforcement. And many people have known what this guy's done inside of an all black section of Little Rock, Arkansas. And the passion and the community work that he does. So within that department, and as things are underlying within law enforcement is the resentment of officers that are like this dude. And he is viewed and some of these type of factions that take place in police departments is he is no different than the lowest of black individual that, from officers that harbor these kind of views of black folks. For white men to be going back in there, giving back into the white community and actually, displaying what community policing is all about. The hatred for this dude and the fact that his career has had this much longevity in it, 27 years, a long as career in any type of field, especially law enforcement. And outside of his job, off the clock, out the uniform, you see what he does to the community, even people who are developmentally challenged, people who have physical deformities and shit, and what he gives back to these people. So it's like a real passion what this guy does, and even what he does around the country. And that's why there's a huge following for this cop, who really is an example of how law enforcement officials should be. Definitely. You've seen kids who have grown into teenagers and, see donations that pour in for kids who are less, have less than, who are really underprivileged. And then for, a situation to arise in his life related to a domestic violence, a so-called domestic violence situation that the police will love to escalate with an individual like this to try to railroad a career with that many years in it. Imagine working all these years in an incident. A job can take away everything you didn't put aside. Fire you, take away your retirement, take away pension, take all this shit away. Over you violating the policy to where these people who be looking for any little nitpicky thing to take that shit away from you. And for the fact that his wife will call the police to act as if this guy whooped her ass, or for the charge to come out there and many people will assume he whooped their ass, and that's far from the truth. And listening at the hearing this, because I saw Willie D put a video up, and I said, "Nah, wait, what the hell?" I seen he retired from I said, "What? Like hell no!" Nah. And I had to go see it in his videos. People want to support him because I rock with Tommy Norman. And I don't rock with this shit because things are taken out of context when it involves dude. But the fact that she will get on the fucking phone and call law enforcement to arrest her husband, this bitch is foul as fuck. And listening to that 911 call, I'm thinking like, all right, let me prepare for what this 911 call is going to sound like. Because I'm ready to hear she on this phone call screaming and him in the background, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. Ah! All you hear him in the background is saying, you just ruined everything. You just ruined everything. She on the phone, calm as the damn breeze, telling them, can you send an officer over here? I want him to leave. I'm like, what? Well, why is she so calm? Like, this domestic, usually people fight and take the phone away from you, all that shit. They like, do you need ambulance or police? She's like, no, I need an officer. I need you to send an officer. I'm calling for Tommy Norman. I'm calling for Officer Norman. I'm his wife. I need the police to come. And it's calm. It ain't him, bitch, get off the phone. None of that shit. He just like, you just messed up everything. You ruined everything. I was listening like, what the fuck is this lady doing? And you ain't going through nothing. You ain't screaming. You don't hear no crying like that. She just want him gone from her house, which is probably a house he didn't pay for. She wants him gone for an officer to come over there and remove him. So it comes out that supposedly with the back of his hand, he smacked her in the chest. And what was stated by him is that I guess he tried to block her. I don't know, she's swinging at him or whatnot. He hit her in the chest. And so that leads to his arrest. And the fact that now he gets arrested is go to public record. Of course, TMZ gonna get a hold of him. He's a well-known public figure. They release a mug shot, all this other shit, and now all of a sudden this guy goes in retirement. But it hasn't stopped him from doing the community work that he has been noted for. But the fact that this fool's lady will call the fucking police when she ain't going through no ass whooping, she ain't being hit on, and then will call and make some stupid ass goddamn mistake like that. You can't have mistakes to happen in situations like this at all. And especially older couple. This is the other crazy thing with older relationships, is some of these older relationships are falling apart at the threshold of retirement for these motherfuckers. Like, you gotta be wiser than this and shit. And then she go off to make a statement. I gotta read the statement from her. She says, like many families, we have experienced both loving memories and difficult times, says, but that does not diminish the love we share. Man, I would leave this broad if I was this fool. Man, go file one of them damn, what was that shit I was reading earlier? Alienation of, whatever that crap called. Alienation of, damn, I done forgot what the hell that shit was already. About with the lawsuit and the person that mess up your marriage. He should sue his own wife for effing his marriage up. Says, but let me continue. It says, but that does not diminish the love we share. It says, we are leaning on God for strength and guidance. And we kindly ask for grace, prayers, and privacy as we move forward. Meaning she about to try to move forward this shit. Like, get over, you going to jail and all. Man, motherfucker, man, ain't no goddamn way. It says, we are truly grateful for the love and support of our family, friends, and the community. It says, please continue to keep us all lifted in prayers. Man, bitch called the cops on you. It's over with. It says, and you a cop. How the motherfucker gonna call the cops on a cop? Like, man, get the fuck out of here. It says, we also want to acknowledge that this time has come with many challenges, including rumors and outside pressure. It says, which have been difficult for our family. What remains true is that we care deeply for one another and hold the utmost respect for the dedication and passion Tommy has for the community. We ask that this matter be allowed to be handled privately with dignity and respect. Man, hopefully they work it out, but I can deal with that shit. Like, fuck you doing? I'm 27 years in. What the fuck you doing? I'm trying to max this damn retirement shit out. You calling the motherfucking police over argument? Hell nah. Bitch, you got to go. But hopefully he keep his marriage intact, man. You done got this point. Ain't no use to finding somebody else, but hopefully you motherfucking sit her stupid ass down and have a real lecture with her stupid ass. Like, Rossin, you fucked up. You stupid for that shit. JD says, salute. Says, never heard of this guy. Well, no, that guy very, very, very famous, and this is a damn cop. This is a cop who his work within the black community is unmatched, not even by black cops and shit. You don't even see black cops doing the shit he does, let alone in black cities. You may find white cops in white communities trying to attempt what he does, but black cops in black cities, they about as ruthless as some of the damn crooked white ones in urban settings and shit. But for the fact that she will release a statement speaking about, like, she's sticking with the guy, that she will call the police and shit and force his dude in retirement, shit could have got bad. Could have turned into some other shit. And the fact that the sorry ass cops in that department would look at this situation and said, we got this in lover now. This whole popular social media in loving cop of ours. Let's get him, boys. Now let's move forward and see if we can fire him and take away all this shit that he think he's going to get. Retirement and the pension and the benefits. Let's see, like, come on, home girl. You too old to be doing this kind of bullshit. or whatever the heated argument. If y'all getting heated in that argument, you definitely killing your damn relationship over. And I don't even know what the damn shit is. That's why I be like, man, I can't do that shit. I would not want to, because a lot of older cats that I know who've been in relationships for like 30, 40 years and then they divorce and shit. Now you got to lose all that money and don't come in with a house together. Now you got to split that shit. And now you return into this fucked up cycle in this goddamn system, in this society. Like, I'm not with that shit, man. And I'm always pro for anybody in relationships, man. Don't fuck your relationships over. Especially if you doing shit together financially that tie and lock you in. You don't fuck that shit off. You don't fuck that shit off. You don't let outside shit come into your relationships. You don't let motherfucking Fletcher Cox like motherfucker come into your motherfucking bedroom and shit. Like, that's the shit, man. This chick better straighten her shit up, man. A lot of bras need counseling. Not from no like therapists. They need counseling for real motherfuckers sitting them the fuck down, especially the older ones. It ain't just these young chicks that need the counsel, because the young chicks fucked up because the older ones been teaching them wrong. Like, come on, lady. Oh man, how you fuck that off, man? And out of all people you pull that shit with. Need blocking, like you doing this shit. Now your girl probably doing all this shit. You try to knock her hand down. This nigga hit her in the chest, and this bitch act like she done been hit. Because some of these chicks who be in these situations, dude, you know, trying to defend herself and block something, hit her and shit, and she, he hit me, oh Lord, and then go dramatic with that shit. I don't rock with that. I don't give a fuck. She is a black lady. I don't rock with that shit. And the fact this dude has stepped in and been a father to your goddamn kids, like, come on, Rosalind, you clean that shit up, fucking fool. But that's all I got on this one, man. That shit really upset me seeing that shit. Can't believe this fucking old ass chick. But I'm out of here, folks. Catch you on the next one. Peace.